Hello students, welcome to the class, and today we will study about equivalent fractions. So what are equivalent fractions? So a very simple rule to understand this, the equivalent fractions are the fractions in which product of the numerator of first fraction with the denominator of second fraction is equals to the product of the numerator of first fraction and denominator of second fraction if it is equals to the product of numerator of second fraction with denominator of first fraction. Then the two fractions are called equivalent fraction. If I write the same thing in very short, so that will be, suppose the first fraction is n1 upon d1 and my second fraction is n2 upon d2, suppose. And if I have to check out whether these two are equivalent fraction or not, so in that case what you have to do, you actually have to cross multiply the term. That means numerator of first fraction multiplied with the denominator of second fraction. So n1 multiplied by d2. And if the product of these two value, numerator of first fraction and denominator of second fraction, is equals to the product of numerator of second fraction and denominator of first fraction, then the two fractions are said to be equivalent. This is your required formula to find out whether the two fractions are equivalent or not, and this we will use in our questions related here. So let us come to the questions very first. And now the first question says, write 5 equivalent fraction for the given fraction which is known to us, and that is 3 upon 7. So what is being asked? You have to write 5 equivalent fraction of 3 upon 7. So that is very simple. Whenever you have to find equivalent fraction, so what you have to do, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number, or you can say a same digit. So if I have to find the first equivalent fraction, let us start by 2, because if I multiply both numerator and denominator by 1, I will get the same value, 3 upon 7. So we will start writing with 2. Multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 and 2. So what we will get? 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 7 multiplied by 2 is 14. So this is your first fraction, or you can say first equivalent fraction. So this is our first number. Similarly, 3 upon 7. Now I will multiply to get the second equivalent fraction. I will multiply both numerator and denominator by 3 and 3. So that will be 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. And 7 multiplied by 3 is 21. This is the second equivalent fraction which I calculated. Coming to the third one, what I will do next? Yes, we will multiply both numerator and denominator now by 4. So 3 4s are 12 and 7 4s are 28. This is our third equivalent fraction. So till now we got 3 equivalent fraction for 3 upon 7, which is 6 upon 14, 9 upon 21 and 12 upon 28. We have to find 2 more. So for next 2, by which number should I multiply? I multiplied by 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4. Next is 5 and 5. Both numerator and denominator by 5. So 5 3s are 15 and 5 7s are 35. This is my fourth equivalent fraction, and the last one is 3 upon 7 multiplied by 6 and 6. 3 6 are 18, 7 6 are 42. So this is how you can calculate the equivalent fraction for any given number. So here we have calculated the 5 equivalent fraction for 3 upon 7. Clear, students? Now the second question, are these equivalent fractions? So there are some fractions given to us. In the first part, the numbers are 3 upon 8 and 9 upon 24, and you have to check whether these two are equivalent fraction or not. So how we are going to find out? Yes, by our formula. Cross multiply the numerator of first fraction with the second one, second denominator, and the numerator of second fraction with the denominator of first one. So let's do the same here. If I start the solution, so what are the fractions? So your solution will begin like this: 3 upon 8 cross multiplied with 9 upon 24. So let us cross multiply. So 3 multiplied by 24 and 9 multiplied with 8. So let's check out what is the answer. What is 24 3s are? 72. And what is 9 8s are? 72. Since both the products are equal on both the sides, right side and left side, we are getting 72. So yes, it is, yes, they are equivalent fractions. You will write yes, the two given fractions 3 upon 8 and 9 upon 24 are equivalent fractions. Similarly, let's check out the second part, 2 upon 3 and 3 upon 4, and let's see whether they are equivalent fraction or not. So your solution will begin like this. You will write 2 upon 3 and 3 upon 4. What we will do? We will cross multiply the values. So let's multiply 2 with 4. So 2 multiplied by 4, and on this side 3 multiplied by 3. 3 multiplied by 3. What is 2 4s are? 8. What is 3 3s are? 9. Is 8 equals to 9? No, they are not equal. So in that case, are they equivalent fraction? No, they are not equivalent fractions. They are not equivalent fractions. So this is how you can identify whether the two given set of fractions given to us are equivalent or not. Clear, students? Coming to the third part, in which you have to find the missing numbers. So here you can see that one of the fraction is given to us, and in the second fraction numerator is 12, denominator is missing. So we have to find this missing block. So for that missing block, how we are going to do that? Very first, you can see that we are known about the numerator. We know the numerator of first value also and the numerator of second value also. So in that case, and at the same time, denominators are not known to us. So in that case, if you have to find this denominator, what you will do, since equals to sign is there, that means we will consider that they are equivalent fractions. Clear? So here if I write that we do not know the value of D2, denominator of second fraction, we do not know. So in that case, we will use this same formula, the cross multiplication formula. So cross multiplying the value, so that is 2 upon 3 and 12 upon D2. So let's cross multiply here. So if I cross multiply, it becomes 2 multiplied by D2 equals to 12 multiplied by 3. Clear? Now I have to find the value of D2. So what I will do, 2 is multiplied here, I will shift 2 to this side, so it will basically become divided up. So 12 multiplied by 3, and if I divide it by 2, then I will get the value of D2. Now simplify here, 2 1s are, 2 6s are. What is 6 3s are? 6 3s are 18. So this is our missing value, which is 18. Now you can replace D2 by 18. So this is how you can find the missing digit. Similarly, let's take one more example here, and once again you have to find the missing digit here, which is in the denominator itself once again. So the solution will begin like this: 21 upon 28, 3 upon d2. Once again cross multiply the term, so that will be 21 multiplied by d2 equals to 3 multiplied by 28. Find the value of d2 here. So that is 3 multiplied by 28 upon 21. 3 7s are 21, 7 1s are 7 4s are. So d2 is equals to 4. So this is how we have calculated our missing digit, and the missing digit is 4. So with this, I hope the term, or you can say the various type of questions related to equivalent fraction is clear to all of you. Understand the concept thoroughly and solve the questions accordingly from your book. Thank you, students. Thank you for the lesson.